Welcome back, and today we're at a little local park, and I have a special guest with me, Vinny from Pelican Outdoors, right? Pelican Bones. Pelican Bone Outdoors. I'm going to put the link for his channel somewhere up in here. Alright, so I'm going to start out with that's why you use vector hooks. They're sharp as hell, and I just stabbed myself with it. But I'm going to start out with a Doomsa turtle. I'll leave the link for it in the description below. And it's set up on a Texas rig. I have no weight on it. Let's get it out there and see what it does. I'm just slowly letting it drift to the bottom and then pulling up. So one thing about using a small turtle is a lot of your predatory fish will actually hit it just to kill the baby turtle, because once they get bigger, they'll start eating fish eggs, and there's no way they can kill a bigger turtle. So bass and everything else will actually start to just kill the turtle while they're little. So while the camera was off, I actually did have a strike on it, but I believe I yanked it a little too fast. I didn't let the fish take it. So Vinny's actually fishing with a drop shot rig right now, and he has caught a small bass, probably 8 to 10 inches. Boy, that's an awesome one. That's an awesome bird nest right there. See, this is why you should watch my channel. You don't see these on the big bass channels. And Thomas, there you go for your bloopers. You want to see them? Hoping we don't get any rain. But it is South Louisiana in the summertime, and rain is a possibility at any given moment. You know, they say, if you don't like the weather, wait 10 minutes. But them clouds are providing some relief from the heat. So if you use any type of braid, I would highly recommend investing in a line cutter. By no way a paid endorsement of them, but it cuts. That's 30-pound braid. It cut it like it was butter, so makes life a lot easier. I don't know what type of caterpillar stings, but if you can see him, I'm definitely staying away from him because he looks like he may hurt you. So we ended this morning session about 11 o'clock. I went home, took a siesta, recharged my batteries, ate some food. It's now about 4:30. I'm going to head to a different location. This area is a little pond that feeds the drainage pumps, and I'm going to try to catch some bass in there. I'm going to throw the turtle, see how that does. If nothing happens there, I may come back and get the ultralights and try to do a little bit of perch fishing. So I just came out here, and like I was fishing it earlier, and there's a ton of algae type grass, which provides good cover, hopefully. You know, if it wants to be a sunshiny day, or if it wants to be a cloudy day. So we're gonna work our way around this pond. Alright, so this is gonna be the last cast with the turtle, mostly because I am gonna go back to the truck and get my ultralight, because the perch seem more interested in the turtle than the bass. Alright, so have switched to the ultralight. Got to establish dominance with these sandflies again now. Let's get us a wormy out. So the water's actually pretty clear. Maybe it's stained a little, but not bad. Just kind of, I can see them underwater there. I was just kind of staring at it. Of course, the camera wasn't running. I caught this guy. So, pretty little perch. Let's get him back in the water. I had a bunch of little bitty perch that were stealing the bait. I moved 10 feet down the shoreline and actually pulled in a decent sized one. And they're all kind of just looking at it like, hey, you know, Fred just bit that and got yanked up and then became a flying fish. So, but I mean, this little pond here shows that you don't have to go out in a boat. You don't have to be really out in the middle of nowhere to catch fish. You know, literally there is a library and multi-purpose center there and a street with residential homes in that direction. One thing that's good about South Louisiana is if there's water, if it holds water regularly, there's probably fish in that hole. So yeah, the clarity in this little pond is actually pretty good. My bait's about a foot down. I can actually see it. The water is stained though. There's a bass I can see swimming off that way. He's about 4 or 5 inches probably. And just like that, we caught a bass on a worm while messing with these little perch. I don't know if y'all were if you actually saw the strike on that one, but even though he was a smaller bass, it was a much more aggressive strike than the perch. The perch kind of nip, and I mean that bass, when he came in and hit it, he hit it and took off with it. And of course, my wife had called right at the time of it. They are crafty at stealing. I'll give them that. Well, one good thing I've definitely not seen come out of this little pond yet. This is the first time I've ever perch jerked a pond, so. But one good thing I've seen. Oh, he hit it good. Sorry about that. I was over here talking. Wasn't quite ready for the strike. But one good thing I have not seen come out of this pond is any Rios. For anybody that doesn't know about the Rio Grande cichlid, it is a highly invasive species to South Louisiana's waters. Some of the issues with it is there is no natural predators for it, so they just get to grow wild. In the next week or so, I'm hoping to be able to do a video catching some more Rios. I might just be feeding little perch here, but it's fun, right? That's what it's all about. It's having fun. 11.5, 10 and 11-inch bass that just swam by. They have actually ripped off pieces of the skirt. Not too worried about the actual skirt on this tube jig. The only reason it's still on there is because I didn't feel like taking it off. When I first got out here, it was like they just thick. I'm allergic to DEET.
Oh, really?
You know, it's one of them things. I'm allergic enough that it's just like, I'd rather not wear it.
I don't, well, that Amber Romance, they say, I know it works on gnats. I think mosquitoes too. I don't know about sand dogs. But that's just a lady's perfume type thing, and it works.
Look, and did you know you could catch a dragonfly with a worm? That's your fun fact for the day. You know, that fun fact is just for you, Chuck. Alright, so the GoPro died, so I'm filming this with my phone, but my bait was just there. I popped it a few times. I noticed the grass shift a little bit, and he wound up showing up. Alright, so that's alligator number 2 this afternoon. Once I turned the corner in this pond, they seem to have a few of them in here. You know, for people that don't really ever have to see alligators or anything, they're normally not aggressive as long as you don't mess with them, deal with them. You know, he's gonna stay where he is, I'm gonna stay where I am. So I'm walking to go find Vinny, because I'm about to leave, and there's a rabbit just sitting along the edge there. Alright, so I just got back to the truck. Only caught 1 bass, 1 perch. Had a bunch of bites. We got to see some wildlife. We got to get out on a pond for a while. It was pretty a good day. Make sure you find us on Facebook and Instagram at the Louisiana Outdoor Experience. Make sure you go find Vinny's page at Pelican Bone Outdoors. Thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you turn on notifications so you never miss out on whenever any of our new content comes out. And have a great day.